All right, everybody, welcome to our Saturday night live mindset training call. As you see on the screen, 80% of success is showing up, and that is something that we all have 100% control over ourselves. We control if we show up or not. Nobody can take that away from us. And the reason why most people remain broke and stagnant in wherever they are, it's because they are not willing to do what successful people do. They're not willing to show up. They're looking for a handout. They're looking for the easy way out. So thank you for taking time out of your schedule on a Saturday night to get this information. For the last 2 weeks, we've been talking about how to be a pro and normal mindset training. So I do that at least once a month. Tonight, we're going to talk about a range of things because historic thing happened today. Is there any audio? Uh, Daniel, can you hear me? Can you hear Daniel? All right, he says he can now. You guys can also call in as well too. And if you paid attention to the emails, we're not using the 712 number for the webinars. We're using that other number. I don't have that number memorized, but we're using. I put that on you guys' emails so that it's one consistent thing going on here. We only use the 712 number when we're not doing webinars. So, what took place today that is historic for us? We had our European convention. That was a rounding success. For those that I've been seeing and hearing about so far that's been out there, it was a huge success. And we launched our mobile app. And now, Shopping Sherlock is not a shopping company. We are a mobile company. I want you to think about that. We are no longer a shopping company. We are a mobile company. Just as Facebook. Facebook is not a social media company, it is a mobile media company. There's a difference, and it's a huge difference. The average person probably won't know the difference, but that's where the world is going. It's going to mobile devices. And we launched our mobile app. So I want to give you guys a quick heads up on about this mobile app. This is what's called a public beta of the mobile app. A public beta. The last couple of weeks we were in a private beta, meaning a couple of leaders had access to the app and were testing it out. And it could only do at that time maybe 50% of what the app can do now. This public data beta means anybody now has access to the app, but we're also taking feedback. We want to make the app as good of an experience as possible. So at this time, we want all of you guys who have Android phones, you're able to download the app if you have an Android phone. So if you have an Android phone, then you can go ahead and download the app, and I'm going to show you how. And you can give your feedback, and I'll show you where to give the feedback to, and we'll go from there. The Apple Store, anybody with iPhones, you're not going to be able to download the app until maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. That's when Apple's going through their process before they have it up on their store. They take longer than Android. Android was finished a couple of days ago. Apple, it just takes longer. So keep that heads up. Also, what that means is, since this is a public beta and you cannot get it on the Apple, I would advise against going all out, sending a blast out to all of your contacts to download the app. Because half of your contacts have iPhones, and they'll be frustrated that they can't get the app yet. So I would advise, do not go crazy with trying to have everybody on your contact list download the app. Wait at least until it's up on the App Store and give us a good week. I will say by next Friday or so, Friday or Saturday, because the company is really looking at any kinks that may happen. You know, anytime you have a launch on something, there's always something that doesn't go right. There has never been a 100% perfect launch of anything. In fact, most launches end up being kind of a disaster a bit. So you gotta, we gotta make adjustments and changes and things like that. So give us some time to do so, and 1 week for you guys to play around with the app. Now I have my son running around the house scanning everything on the price scanner. I want to talk about that price scanner as well. The price scanner before, I don't know how much detail I need to go into this, but as of right now, when you use the price scanner, it's only scanning one search engine, and that's Amazon. Later on down the road, it will be scanning more. But on our initial launch, right now, it's only scanning through Amazon. So keep that in mind. But it will be added to do much more. There was, I don't know if it was technology, issue that took place. I know we had a major issue with one of the companies we were partnering with, and they weren't able to do what we wanted them to do. So we switched to another, and it takes time to do these. We were even thinking about postponing adding the price scanner to it, but we said no, 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 no. That's a huge feature to it. Add the price scanner on there. So right now it's just scanning through Amazon, but it works. We were scanning everything. If you saw on Facebook, I had I think it was Roman noodles. That's my son had for lunch. He wanted it, so I just scanned it just to see what it looked like. And it's cool. It's a cool feature. So getting that out of the way, just to give you a rundown on what we're going to talk about. I know Rod was talking with David Ratliff in he's in London right now. And Dino, I don't know if I haven't heard back from Jean Marc. If Jean Marc was able to be at that London convention, I'd love to hear his testimonial about it as well. And in fact, I think I know I'm talking to you earlier, Dino. I think I cut you off when you were bringing up John Mark, and we never got back to it. But anyways, let me see what Rod says.
I'm here, Brandon.
Okay, was there any update on David?
Yeah, I woke him up. It was 2 o'clock in the morning over there. They had a presentation of awards and so forth. They did a demo of the uh, invitation. Fraser was at the front of the room, and he sent the invite to his mother, who was at the back of the room, and he had it up on the screen on the on the front. They got three big screens across the front on the stage, and it showed up on the stage. And when it did, she had it in the back of the room, the invite, to be able to register. And he just walked right through the process. So a lot of excitement. The Filipino group over there just a bunch of party animals having a good time over there. They really were having fun. They all dressed up to the max and really made a lot of fun out of it. They were talking about the excitement of tomorrow. What's going to happen tomorrow morning is 10 to 12:30. They're going to have some training, and they're going to take a break for an hour. At 1:30, they're going to have an opportunity meeting. And if you looked at the blog that Chuck Williams sent out, Diamond Chuck Williams, yesterday, he met, I think it was probably about a dozen people that he met locally and invited them to the event. So it'll be interesting to see how many of those actually showed up. There's actually, according to David, there was probably about 360, 370, something like that, at the event. Somewhere around there, somewhere between 300 and 370, somewhere around there is what showed up at the event, um, at the center. They didn't have very good signal over there, Brandon. So the Wi-Fi wasn't very. He couldn't get a signal in the event center. So what we were going to do, our plans were, he was going to get call me on Skype, and we were going to record that, and I was going to get that recording out, but that didn't happen because he couldn't get a signal. So I've been up since about 1:30 last night, off and on, 1:30 and 4 o'clock, and we were trying to get things rolling because it's 6 hours ahead. So at 4 o'clock my time, it was 10 o'clock in the morning when the meeting started. So like I say, we couldn't put it together. But he's going to tomorrow afternoon after the event. We are going to get together and we'll do a recorded conversation. I'll do it on Skype. And I did a test run with Dan Finney last night to make sure that it works. I've got a new software here that I can record it with. And when you record the Skype call, you can barely hear the person on the other end, because they don't have the mic. But with that recording software that I've got, I can crank that sucker up to 400%, and it sounds like he's right in the same room with me. So I'll when we do that tomorrow, I'll get that edited, and then I'll upload it to YouTube, and then I'll be able to share it with the group. But talk to Michael Weeder. They're, like I say, they're excited. Laurel Langmeyer was there, gave her speech about making people a millionaire, and it's basically the concept that she was talking about is that you have to do this on a daily basis. Take a look at it, and you're in the business. You need to take a look at where you're at each and every day, and that really is the theme that we need to talk about. Every one of us. It's just a matter of when we're in the business, you want to be on a part-time basis to get a part-time check, or do you want to be in a full-time business and get a full-time check? It's not that you have to put in 24/7 into the business, but you need to be aware of the business and work that business on a regular, methodic basis, and it will develop a full-time income for you, no matter how many hours you're putting in. So that's pretty much, there was no major details. They're going to get into more depth tomorrow. And like I say, after the event, Dave and I will get together and I'll record the call, and then I'll get that out to you, Brandon. So back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Rod. So what I want to do right now is actually, for those of you who have not seen it yet, is actually play the new video, and then we're going to do some screen sharing. So sit back and take a look at this video.
You buy things, right? Have you ever wondered if you're getting the best price? Because we have so many options and where we shop, 97% of us use the internet to compare the price of a product or service before actually buying it. More and more people are starting to use their mobile devices instead of their computer or laptop. With millions of apps on the market, imagine one app that will help you with all of your online buying needs. Introducing Shopping Sherlock, the revolutionary new app which helps you get unbelievable prices on anything you might be looking for. Let's say you're looking for a new gift for your friend, or when you're going on a trip, you need to get your flights and hotels booked. Perhaps you want to check out restaurant deals or daily deals in your city. Or maybe you just want to see who's offering deals and discounts right now, wherever you are. That's what Sherlock does, and it is absolutely free. You can also share this free app with friends and family and get paid for sharing. We already share apps like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter without any rewards. Now, you can actually get paid by just sharing the Shopping Sherlock app. Share the app with friends and family and watch how far your influence goes through our worldwide tracking system. The Sherlock app will be your personal shopping assistant, and you'll never leave home without it. Don't Google it, Sherlock it for the best prices and deals. Install the app now on any iPhone or Android device and start saving today.
All right, all right. That was the video. I thought that was a pretty cool video. I've already gotten a lot of positive feedback about it. What we're gonna do tonight, I'm actually gonna show you guys how to edit this, how to download it, edit it, and put your information on the video. So first, let's go ahead and do screen sharing. And Rod, thank you for being on. Just in case you guys can't see my screen, you can let me know so I can reset it.
I sure will.
All right, let's do some screen sharing here. Let's go to. All right, first people say, where do I go to get the app? That video. For whatever reason, my Vimeo, I'm banned for Vimeo. I don't know, something I might have done years ago that I haven't been able to clear up. But for those of you who want easy access to it as well, it's on the Shopping Sherlock homepage. Go to Sherlock, and if you want to follow what's going on in the UK right now, the homepage here on Facebook, you've got all these pictures, and there's videos. Well, who's this? A New Global? That's an older one. Let me go back to my own page here. I've got the video there. Rod's got it up, downloaded. So even if you get it on Vimeo, there's a link for Vimeo for the video. How do you download the video? There's two programs that I use to download videos. Either Real Player, which you can download for free, or this software I have right here that's called FreeMake Video Downloader. So you just go to Google. It's not FreeMaker, it's FreeMake. FreeMake Video Downloader. Then all I have to do is take the URL and paste URL. As you see here, I downloaded it to my computer. So FreeMake Video Downloader, just paste the URL and it will download to your computer. Once you have it downloaded to your computer, then you want to have a YouTube account. A YouTube account. If you have a Gmail account, you automatically have a YouTube account because they're one and the same. You log in the same way. You go to your YouTube account, and you click on where it says right here, upload. So you click on upload, it says select files to upload. So now you go to the file on your computer where you have downloaded this video. 9 times out of 10, I don't know, you guys have different computers. I have Windows 8, so it automatically downloads to my video file. But I moved it to my Sherlock file, and it is my videos. Here it is right here. So I'm not going to do it because I've already uploaded it. So I will click that, and it would automatically start to upload. And once it's finished uploading, I'll show you what it looks like on mine. So here's the video here. I already have it uploaded on my own YouTube channel.
You buy things, right? Have you ever
I haven't
wondered
even
if you're getting
promoted
the
it
best
yet.
price?
There's only 2 views.
Because we have so many options.
And this video isn't actually the video I'm going to promote. I just uploaded it so I can have it there. And generic. So anybody, if you want to download the video, you can also download it from my side here. Here's what I would do. I will take this video, and this is what you do with any YouTube video. Any YouTube video that you see. Copy the URL. Then I will go to my FreeMake Video Maker, download. Just click on paste, and it's going to automatically download for me. You see here, I downloaded it from Facebook the first time, and here from YouTube. There it is. I just downloaded it. Now all I'd have to do is upload it to my own YouTube channel. Why do you want to do that? Well, once you upload it to your own YouTube channel, you can put your own information in the description box. So you can always put your website here at the top, HTTP, and your website address. There's a reason why. I'm going to show you that in a second. But you put your own information in here so when people see the video, they know how to contact you. The next important thing is your tags. This is how people find you on YouTube or Google. Whenever they Google like shopping, I'll give you an example here. Let me go to Google. So let's say I type in shopping Sherlock mobile app. All right, shopping Sherlock mobile app. Oh, well, there goes the Sherlock trying to go to work. All right, here. How to install. Now, these old videos you see, these are from the old Sherlock app that we used to have. It's the old one. So this just came out today. So there isn't really anything new yet up here. Unless, see, August 22nd. That's the old. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have here? Dex already on the ball. 46 minutes ago. Dex Palmita. Already's got it uploaded here. Marone Howard. Marone's got something on here. New Sherlock mobile app. Just launched 15 hours ago. Who's it? Sergey. Oh, these guys are beating me. I should be on the front page here already. But anyways, people, when they Google it, this is what's going to happen. going to pop up here on the front page of Google. Am I at least on the second page? I know I just uploaded it. March Super Sunday. That's not talking about the app. Yeah, that's the Vimeo savings portal. But let's say you go back to YouTube. Let's go to the home page of YouTube. Or somebody types here, shopping Sherlock mobile app. Wow, I made the front page already 2 hours ago. There's a reason why I'm already on the front page, even though I only have a few views. Is because I've been on YouTube for so long. It's what's called a trusted YouTuber, uploading videos. So anything that I upload automatically gets high rankings. But it's also my this is exactly what my title of the video: Shopping Sherlock mobile app. So now let's say somebody hears about the Sherlock. They don't know anybody actually in the Sherlock, so they decide to YouTube it. This is why making videos and things are so important. This is how I build my business. It's part of how I build my business. I'm gonna come back to this later on, but I just wanted to show you guys how to download and upload the app. So we're gonna come back to that. First thing I want to show you as well is the Chuck Williams Team of Hope blog. And you know what? I just got an idea because he's very effective at this. I actually have an account. As you see, my name's right here. I have a blogger account that I don't even use. So I'm gonna get with Chuck and learn how to use this sucker here. But anyways, go here, Team of Hope. Click on September, and the front here, launch of the new Sherlock mobile app, London, UK event. Here, you've got Jennifer. Oh, she did a testimonial. I haven't even seen this video yet. Am I still banned on Vimeo? Let's see. Oh, okay, I can see it now. All right, Jennifer. I wonder if she's doing this in English or Tagalog.
Jennifer, thank you for taking a minute to talk to me. I just wanted to share with my team a little bit about your story. What was your life like before Shopping Sherlock?
My life before is I'm so.
All right, since I know that's there, good. So you've got that video. We also have here, I haven't even seen this video yet. Michael Weeder makes closing comments on Saturday's event. Yeah, I haven't even seen this one yet.
For over 20 years, basically, I said.
All right, good to know. I'm going to watch that later. But he's been keeping track of everything that's happened today on a running blog. What is this? Here's the video link of the actual unveiling of the Sherlock mobile app. This is, I think, a 23-minute video. So if you want to, it's a video with Thomas Bang and Fraser Brooks, and they're actually launching the app and talking about it step by step. So please go through this and watch this video here. I just showed you where to go to get it. For those of you that's listening in, again, you want to go to teamofhope.com. Teamofhope.com. And on the right-hand side, on the blog archive, click on September and launch of the new Sherlock mobile app, London, UK event. Okay? London, UK event. So I want to get that information out to you. Now let's go to how do I download the app itself? Well, you want to go to invitation.shoppingsherlock.com / or backslash, I always get confused whichever one, but you know what I mean, your ID number. Because the moment you do that, this is what pops up. I have my ID number here. You're invited. Use invite code, and my invite code is already there, and register for free. They can even watch the video. And guess what? It's our promo video that just pops up.
Right? Have you ever wondered if you're getting the best price?
We're going to have a huge marketing campaign on this, on how to use this next week. Oh, wait. How do I exit out of this? Oh, there. So they can watch the video. Okay, I want to download it desktop. This is my first time doing this one. Oh, yeah, so it takes you to the desktop. Now, guess what? It's tied with your information is going to be here. So if they want to download it on their desktop, your information's there. Or,
Brandon, can I say something?
yes, sir. Go ahead.
This is going to be the new website that those of you that have the Team Action sales funnel, the custom sales funnel, instead of sending the send to for the registering for the free product, you want to put in, instead of shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number, you want to put in the invitation.shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. That way you're going to be able to promote the mobile app for the Android and the iPhone, plus the desktop. So
Let's see. Oh,
back
so
to you.
you haven't added it yet, but that's what's going to be coming, Rod?
Yeah, no, everybody needs to do is just go in there and update the send to, and I'm going to cover that tomorrow night on my team call.
Okay,
I'll be covering that.
you're gonna have
But
that.
all you have to do is go in there. It's got a send to address, and right now everybody's got in there shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. We need to put this new link in there so that it catches the mobile app as well.
Let's say if I were to do it right now. So let's
Okay.
say I go to, I have my math forwarded, which was I'm going to share later on.
Log into your Tools Rock.
Do you shop online? Do you like to save time and money? Do you like to receive
All right, let's go to Tools Rock.
Yeah, it's there you go. Log in.
Oh, toolsrock.com. I logged
Right.
in. Yeah.
Now go click on websites on the top menu. Unlock websites.
Unlock the custom sites.
Okay. Page 26 right there. That's send to URL. What you need to go back to your invitation page, copy it first, and then paste it in right there.
Copy.
Go back there, delete that one. Just delete it completely. Make sure it's all out of there. Okay, now paste the new one in there.
Paste. And then
And then
submit.
click save on the bottom. Save on the bottom. Or submit, yeah.
Submit.
Set default, yeah. Update send to is what it says there, is what you have to click on. See that?
Oh, update. Yeah, I see it. All right, good deal. Now let's say I go into the landing page again. So
All you
what
got to
was
do is
the?
click on it. Fill in the information.
online?
I'm sorry. Say it again, Rod.
Yeah, just type in right where it says save up there. Highlight that.
Inside.
Yeah, and type inside. Inside save. It's dot save, I believe. But that's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. It might get you there. I think you might have had it right.
Invite. Dot
Yeah.
or dash.
Let me check that. Stand by. I think, like I say, I think you might have had it right.
Yeah, my computer says I've done it before. So let me.
Yeah, it's dash inside. Save dash inside.
Oh, okay. I did it the opposite.
Yeah.
Say dash inside. All right, cool. So we've got your step one. You've got step two.
And we're going to be changing the inside of that. Instead of that cashback video, we're going to have the video for the mobile app. But click on register.
Click here to register.
Right there. Click here to register.
Oh wow! Look at that.
There you go.
Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. Very cool.
Much more of a professional look and less confusing to the people, because now they are invited. It's going to take them right to where they can download the desktop or their Android or iPhone.
Exactly. Now, for those of you who have never seen this before, this is we've got the corporate capture page, which is myshoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. But this is another capture page that Rod Doctor and David Ratliff put together. This one is not free. This is the low end. It's like $19.95 to have, and it's worth every penny of it. And so that mine, I have it mask forwarded to don't Google it, Sherlockit.com. So it's got this,
Do you
quick
shop?
little video here. Then after 35 seconds or so, this is going to change where they input their information. This is a capture page, and once they input that information, then they go to the inside, which I just showed you, what it looks like right here, and then it goes over step one, step two, step three, register for the Sherlock itself, or join our affiliate program. So this is another marketing tool that we have to use that you have the option of adding to your portfolio. Now, for those of you who, for whatever reason, you don't have this system or you cannot afford this system, I want to show you another step here. And this is important to do when you're mask forwarding because I'm going to show you how to make a video. So first you've got this page, right? And you've got your link, invitation.shoppingsherlock.com. I strongly recommend that you have a mask forward for this page. I already did this. Mine is called hotsherlockdeals.com, and it goes straight here. The reason being is so that somebody else can't take my ID code and put another ID code up there. So I just have it, when I have my business cards and my postcards, I'm going to put on there hotsherlockdeals.com. Or since I've got my capture page, I use don't Google it, Sherlockit.com, so that I actually can capture their information and build my list. So let's talk about first, I advise that you find yourself a domain name. And there's two companies that you can use. One is called GoDaddy. Everybody's familiar with GoDaddy. So I'm going to show you an example of how I already have domain names here. I'm going to show you an example of the ones I use.
Brandon, if I can interject here a little, just momentarily.
Sure.
You said to mask forward. You want to forward. You do
Mask
not want
not
to
forward.
mask forward. You do
Yeah, this
not
is
want to
mask.
mask forward. What mask forwarding does is if he has brandonsite.com, when it loads, it's not going to show Shopping Sherlock. It's going to say brandonsite.com. You can't do that because then it doesn't create the proper cookie for somebody to register and get your ID number. So you need to make sure you just forward it. Find a unique URL and forward it to that address. You see when it loads, it says, you know, it's
It,
got
it,
the information on there, whatever your username dot, the team action, blah, blah, blah. So there you go. Back to you, Brandon. Sorry about that.
no problem. So what he means, that's a good important point because I made that mistake. Like, so when I have don't Google it, Sherlockit.com, the moment I hit enter and it takes me to my capture page, look at what URL is up there at the top. liveonedream.teamaction.info. And that's important for the cookies like Rob was just talking about. So let me actually show you what that means. So here's my don't Google it, Sherlockit.com domain name. So when I click on that, I have down here on the left side forwarding. So when I click on manage, I have it set to forward only, not forward and mask, just forward only. So when I click on update forwarding, here's where I put my direct link. This is the direct link to this capture page, liveonedream.teammatch. So you just do copy and paste it right here. See, you have forward only. Do not do forward with masking, just forward only. And then click edit, and you're good to go. It takes with GoDaddy anywhere between 5 minutes to 15 minutes for that site to go active. So that I would strongly advise you get yourself a domain name. I have many of them to choose from. I have a whole lot. I have another domain name like here. It's called SherlockMySavings.com because with Rod's marketing system here, we have different ones. This one, how to save and earn money shopping online. What's my other one I have? Sherlock mysavings.com. This one, oh, that's the same one. Oh,
Do
there's two
you
of them. I
shop
have one for
online?
a customer and one for the business. And I forgot my other domain name that I had moved over. But anyways, the other site that you can use is called One on One. So, well, how much do these domains cost? I mean, a .com site can cost anywhere between $9 to $12, or even $20 for the year. Anytime I get a .com site, I always get a .info or .net or a .org site with it. Those may only cost, like, especially a .info is only like a dollar, like our Live One Dream .info, and I'm thinking about changing that because people are always getting confused with Live the Number One Dream. So I'm going to come up with another domain name, and we'll be moving all of our webinars will be on that new domain. I'll have it tailor made to Sherlock, just like we have our team page, our team training site. Remember, it used to be powerteammarketing.com. Well, now it is powerteamsherlock.com. Powerteamsherlock.com. So I'll come up with one. Maybe I'll do powerteamsherlock.net for our webinars. Next is one on one or oneand1.com. Oneand1.com. Well, that's very popular. I know Rod and Lou, they use this a lot. Oneand1.com. I used it for the first time, and that's where I came up with the domain name Hot Deals. What was it? Sherlock Hot Deals? Wait, no, Hot Sherlock Deals. Yeah, that's it. HotSherlockDeals.com is what I use on this one and one. So just to give you an example, it does look a little bit different than the GoDaddy, how it's set up. And Rod is actually going to be doing a training, and he'll record it as well on how to access this page and how to navigate the back office. But I will just do a quick rundown because Rod walked me through it earlier. So let me log in here. So I'm going to go to my control panel, my domains. All right, you see I have my domains. I have hotsherlockdeals.com and I have hotsherlockdeals.net. Oh, I see here the destination has already been redirected. But how will we do that? I will just click on hotsherlockdeals.com, and you've got basic settings here. Destination. This is where it's different than GoDaddy. GoDaddy, when I click on GoDaddy's, it's called
Forwarding.
forwarding. So you see there it says forwarding. On the one and one, it's called destination. So you just click on edit. You want to make sure this says destination is redirect and HTTP redirect. So for destination and the redirect destination. And then I just copy and paste. So here's my invitation.shoppingsherlock.com. Go
Brandon,
ahead,
on
Rod.
that, yeah, on that, where it says the frame redirect, that is the mask forward for one and one. It doesn't say mask, but that's what that is. So make sure, like Brandon said, you got redirect on that first, on the destination, and on redirect settings. You have put in the URL that you want, what site you want it to go to, and the type is always HTTP redirect, never frame redirect.
Thank you, Rod. And then all you do is click on save. So now, if I just go click on hot deals, hotsherlockdeals.com, it goes straight to my Sherlock mobile app page with my ID number there. So even when I click on desktop, it redirects me to this home page. So you know what I'm doing now? I'm not sending anybody to this home page. Not anymore. I'm redirecting everybody to the Hot Sherlock. Well, it's my site, but to this page, because from this page, they can go to desktop and they can go to Android. And this iOS doesn't work yet. So I already showed you the desktop. Let me show you the Android.
Brandon, can
So
I
I
say
click
something
on,
again here? I keep
yes,
on
sir.
interrupting you. Sorry about that, but uh, David and I were talking about that earlier. You know, when we're out there talking to people, you know, you might find 5 people out of 100 that are going to be interested in the business. But when you send that invitation out to just anyone and everyone, you're going to get just the reverse. You're going to get 90 plus, 80 to 90% are going to be interested in saving money. Not all of them will sign up, but you're going to get a major percentage of them that will. So going after the invitation to download the app to save them time, money, get cash back, coupons, Groupons, daily deals, Sherlock deals all in one place. That is the best way to get somebody into the business. They'll ask you. You know, it's a win-win situation. Back to you.
Thank you, Rod. Now, I found this interesting because I actually answered my own question that I asked earlier. I'm not a tech guy, but when I first logged into here, what happened was it automatically had my cell phone and my wife's cell phone there. So, and I didn't know how it knew that. Well, it's because of Google Play. Google is attached to my Gmail account, is attached to my YouTube, so it has my cell, all my contact information there, and it knew what mobile accounts was attached to my account. I don't know how it works. I just know it did. So all I did was selected my phone and clicked install. What it did was it automatically installed on my Samsung Galaxy S5. I did the same thing with my wife, and it installed on her phone. She hasn't even looked at it yet, and installed on her phone. So this is why it's saying it's already installed. See, this app is compatible with all your devices, and it says installed. So here you go. For example, my Samsung. Wow, it's just weird how I knew that. But anyways, that's what happens there. You just click on the install. Now, this is important as well. Find this interesting. Reviews. We're going to talk real big about this tomorrow on our team call. When we want everybody on the team to download. If you got an Android, download the app, and then we want to make sure we get as many positive reviews as possible. I see Jason already says this app is awesome. It will change the future of e-commerce. Touche Bansal, and there's more. Here we've got Lucy. I thought I saw Sergey had one on here already. But you want to make sure you have good reviews on here, because one thing about the mobile app industry, you only have one good shot at this. If someone has a whole bunch of negative reviews, then nobody's going to download the app. But what we have working for us is this: nobody can just go to the App Store and download our app anyway. They need to be invited. But on the invite page, whoever you send this invite to, they're going to be able to see this if they scroll down. And I tell you that they will. But these are cool here. Look at all these. Look at the screenshots here. We got the dashboard, and this is exactly what it looks like. So for those of you who don't have an Android and you're not able to download it, here's an example of what the stuff looks like. This is what happens when you first tap the Sherlock icon on your phone. This pops up for a good 3 seconds. Then it takes you to a sign up page, which is not this, but it's going to ask you for your email address and your password. It's the same information as if you're logging into your Sherlock on your computer. It also has a little button that says remember me. You click on that, so you will never have to input that information again. So every time, and the same for your customer. So the one drawback that we had on our dashboard on the computer is that our customer always had to go to shoppingsherlock.com, then they had to click on shop login, then they had to input their email and password and then log in. It's too many steps. People are lazy. They don't want to go through that many steps. On your mobile app, you only do it one time. Now, next time you click on the Sherlock icon, it goes directly to here for 3 seconds. Then it moves to this screen. So you've got shop, daily deals, flights, hotels, price scanner, invite friend. You flip it up a little bit. Let me pull out my phone right now. Do this. So the next screen that pops up, or it's not a screen, but you've got branding that's underneath price scanner and special offer that's underneath invite friend. On the top left, you've got these little three icons here.
We lost your audio, Brandon. Stand by, folks. I think he might have got booted off his internet connection. Let me say a few words about this. The reason a lot of you were having trouble earlier today trying to find that mobile app, it was actually on there yesterday, actually on there Friday, I should say. Yeah. Today is Saturday, so it was actually on there yesterday. The people that had the old mobile app were supposed to take that down 2 weeks ago and also take the coding off. They didn't do either one. The app is still on there. The old app is still in the app store, and the coding's there. Well, when somebody comes in and does a search, what's happening is it's picking up that coding and it thinks it found your search for you. That's why you weren't able to see the new app in the app store. Now that, like Brandon said, there's a few glitches here and there sometimes when things launch. And what's going to happen is they're going to be getting that done sometime over the next few days. It only takes 1 hour to approve the app for an Android in the Android store. It takes 2 to 3 days for an iPhone. So, Brandon, are you back? I just saw the screen change there. He must be rebooting his computer. But so you're looking at, like you said, somewhere between now and Wednesday, hopefully the iPhone should be accessible. You know, David was telling me that in London, about 2/3 of the room had iPhones. So when they said that wasn't going to be available till Tuesday or Wednesday, possibly, there wasn't a bunch of happy campers there for a while. So got some.
Oh,
Hey, he's
oh,
back.
I'm
He's
back.
back. There you go.
It seemed like the system kind of reset itself. How much did you see? What did
Uh, we saw you with the hand up on the three lines on the top left-hand corner of that iPhone.
Are you
Or
kidding me?
that yeah
So
yeah
I've been talking.
you've been gone since then.
All right, let me go back to that screen real quick. Let me do a
Okay.
screen. All right. All right. What I was showing again was here. So those three lines take you to this screen right here. Home, shop, daily deals, flights, hotels, price scanner, invite friend, branding, special offer, coupons, inbox, and notification. This inbox and stuff is where the company is going to be able to send messages to your customers and you. And you get, and anytime you get a message on an app, you get that ding ding ding, sound. So you're being notified that something's going on your app. We've got shop. This looks exactly like it does on your desktop. Does the same exact thing. Let me make sure this is still Rod, is this still recording?
Yes. Yes,
All
it
right,
is. It's still flashing down there.
good deal. You got the daily deals section. You've got the hotels, got the branding. So that's just showing you what the screenshot looks like. So when you've got the Android app, you can look at and play with these things by yourself right now. Then, and what I was going to ask you, Rob, was there anybody that had any questions or comments about this, about how to download the app?
I people have been making. Let me check the chat box. I've been seeing a few comments here and there.
Okay, yeah, so I can address it for those that's on the call that can't see the screen as well. They might have the same type of questions. But anyways, while you're looking through that, let's talk about how to brand your own YouTube videos. And let me make sure here again. Hey, Rod, if you can still hear me, if I ever go out again, shoot me a text real quick.
Okay, I will do.
I've got my
Uh,
phone in front of me.
yeah, the only thing we've got is no cash back available. Diana Hoyle. Will it be on the mobile app in the future? Cashback.
That's a good question. That has been brought up, and it has to deal with technology. The only way you get cash back is not through the mobile app itself, but if you access your Sherlock Saver through the internet on your mobile device. Here's an example. There's a lot of people that don't trust the Facebook app because of the Facebook app wants you to download Facebook Messenger, and it takes control of all. It can activate your phone and all that good stuff. So they access Facebook through the internet through their mobile device. You can do the same thing with the Sherlock, and there, I got to play with that around again, see if you can download the toolbar on there. But that is a technology issue that they're looking into over the next couple of months. But I'll tell you one thing from Michael Weeder. To him, the cash back is secondary as far as the Sherlock usage. He wants everybody using the Sherlock usage first, and then cash back is a byproduct benefit because it's not worldwide. The cashback feature really only works right now in the United States and in Europe. So that is something that they're looking into, but it's do we have the technology to do that just yet? So stay tuned on that information. But thank you for bringing that up. Is there anything else, Rod?
Nope, that was it. Daniel said he did a review on there, but Diana says daily deals only available by location and only while you are in that location or city. Can't search for daily deals in a certain city before going there.
That's a
Yeah, you
good
can.
question. That's a good feedback that we can bring up. Is can we make it available? And let me show you where that feedback tab is. Let me go to a Facebook group here.
And John Behan made a comment, deals are better on Sherlock versus the cash back, and that's true. You know, what you really have here, guys and gals, is when somebody's looking for a cash back, you are paying for that. You know, there's no gimmies or free lunches in the world. It's one of those deals that if you use the Sherlock Saver, you can save up to 80% or more. I saved 87% on a couple of air purifiers, but when you go to a regular website, because their prices are a little higher than you might find at some discount or some closeout that you can find on the Sherlock Saver, you are going to, you got the ability, they can pay that cash back. Um, so that's a convenience, and that's just another way of getting them to, hey, some of those merchants know that they're shopping on Google, they're shopping on Bing, Yahoo, all the major search engines, and they're going to any of the stores. Well, how can we get them to come to our store? That's one of the things one of the tricks of the trade. Let's give them a coupon. Let's give them a cash back. Let's give them whatever it is. Let's get them there. And that's where that cash back comes in. But you're more than likely paying more for it, even though you're getting that cash back. I would actually rather pay less up front and leave the money in my pocket personally than pay $10 higher and then get $5 or $6 back a month from now or a week from now. But back to you, Brandon. Go ahead.
All right, thank you, sir. I'm putting the link right here that you can go to for your feedback. So if you have any feedback, click on that link. The company is collecting all that information. I see what Curtis said. Let's not lose the fact that you still have access to the desktop site on your mobile, so you can still look up daily deals from your mobile device. Before that is true, Curtis. So what Curtis is saying there is you can still pull up on your mobile device on the internet side, Shopping Sherlock daily deals, and look up a city before you get there. But we do want to have it one stop, one shop, all in one place on the mobile, and that was actually brought up by some of the leaders, in testing, and that's going to be something that's going to be an add-on, a feature later on down the road. Like I said, this is a living, breathing webinar. I'm sorry, not webinar, mobile app. So we're always going to be making additions to it. We're going to be making addings and changes and everything to it as we go along. This is not as it is, and that's all it is. There's a lot of stuff that I know they're working on that I'm not sure they announced this weekend. So I'm not going to say anything until after I find out everything that was said that we're going to be having on here. It's going to blow you guys away.
We'll have a rundown of that tomorrow too when I talk to David on that, and we'll record that call. They did talk a little bit about the cards that are going to be coming out. There wasn't a time frame or anything on that, but there's different information that has been released, and we'll discuss that in that recording when we get that out tomorrow.
Fantastic. All right, the next part, we are going to make a video. So this is very big information on how I do what I do. Most of the success that I've had is probably been because of YouTube, not even Facebook. It's been because of YouTube. I make videos, I get them out there, and they get traction. Now, let's just use an example. So I'm on YouTube here. Just type in shopping Sherlock. So who's up here? We've got on the front page. I don't know who that is. So pro reviews. I can't tell who that is, but I know. Oh, that's James Hicks. I don't know who that. Oh, James Hicks, Simon Brooks, Brandon Ivey. Wow, I didn't know this was up there. The Power of Four Comp Plan. Uh, Brandon Ivey, Fraser Brooks, Bong, Travis, Roger, Fraser, Carl, no, oh, Spanish one. Joseph Font, Fraser, uh, Richard Worsley, Fraser, Brandon. Now, when you have no warm market whatsoever, there's nobody else to talk to. You need to be able to learn marketing skills to get your brand out there so people will find you. So when somebody hears about Shopping Sherlock, they always want to do their own research, and they go to YouTube and type in Shopping Sherlock. Out of the 40,000 results, you've only got about 15 to 20 that's on the front page. Most people never go beyond the front page. You want to get your videos ranked on these front pages so people find you. See, I sit by the phone and people call me. Hey, Brandon, my name is so and so. I saw your video on YouTube. Tell me more about the Sherlock. So who's the first people that they see here? They see Simon, they see me, they see Fraser, they see Richard Worsley. There's thousands of people in our company, but these are the people that are getting the front page. Let's see. Let's go on the second page. See who else is on there on the second page. Got Brandon, Penny, Noel, Brandon, Carl, Sergey, Richard Worsley, Brandon. Frazier, Carlo, Glenn Hall, Shopping Sherlock, Brandon, Frazier. You see, we kind of dominate this. How? One, we make a lot of videos and we have Shopping Sherlock tags in all the tags. So when people look us up, our videos are the ones that pop up. So I'm going to show you how to make a quick video branding yourself, and we're going to upload this video. First, I don't use anything fancy. I have a cool program that I paid for this program actually. Yeah, this one cost me some money. I don't remember how much. And what was it called here? Just my free make video. Just to show you how much I use it. I paid for the thing and I don't even see it up here. Video pad, video editor. I think that's it. Oh no, it's this one. Video maker. That's the one I made. I made some videos for Japan with this. I made the 1.5-minute Sherlock promo video with this. But most of the videos I make, I use a program called Movie Maker. Microsoft Movie Maker. It's a free download. Most Windows comes with this program, Video Maker, but it's free. You can always download it. It's a simple process. So I have this Video Maker thing uploaded here. See, it says click here to browse for videos and photos. So I'm going to click on there, and I'm going to bring up, remember the mobile app video we downloaded earlier? I'm going to bring it up. This is how I make the videos for you guys. Anybody that becomes a star affiliate, I use here. I'll just a sidetrack real quickly, like Andrew Zambetti, or I'll use Gwen Ellis. I know Gwen's on the line here. Gwen Ellis. So here's Gwen's video that I made for her. All I do, because I use one template, all I do is I change the name, I swap out the pictures, and I swap out the their website, and we're good to go. It takes me a long time to do this the first time, but it's very easy after that, so I can crank them out so quickly. So let's go back to new project. I'm going to bring up the mobile video app. Now, I'm not going to, normally I have an intro, something in one of my, it's just what I do. But I'm not going to do that, but I am going to have an ending here. And the ending I'm going to have titled my website. So you remember it? www.hotsherlockdeals.com. Let's make that font a little smaller here. hotsherlockdeals.com. I have this at the end. These are just extra special effects I'm putting on it. And let's move this out of the way.
That does animation and all sorts of things, doesn't it, Brandon?
It's limited animations. Like
Okay.
the words, when I put words in here, I can animate how it flies through. What people think is animation, let's say I add a picture. I'll show you an example. Rising stars. Photo. Oh, no, star affiliates. Let's say I go with Andrew. And I add a photo on here. What I can do is it's movement effects over here. So when it goes on, it seems like the photo is actually moving when it's only like scrolling a little bit over it. So that's really the only animations. I mean, this program is beyond basic. It is basic. Camtasia allows you to do a whole lot more. For those of you who have an Apple iMac, iMac has a, my wife has one. It has a complete video editing software. But like I said, I am technically challenged. All that stuff confuses me. So you might think I have all these great videos, but I use the basic software to do them. If I have the time or the will, I can learn how to do all those cool stuff with it. But you don't need to, just basic stuff. So also what I'm going to add is my calling card. I'm going to put, do I want to use Power Team or my name? I'm going to use my name. I'll use my name and Power Team. How about that? So I have a file on my computer. I save a whole lot of images and stuff like that. But let me go to my file. Show you where I put my intros and outros. So my Power Team Marketing. And yeah. All right. Now let's pretend like somebody's watching this video for the first time.
Buy things, right? Have you ever wondered if you're getting the best price? Because we have so many options and where we shop, 97% of us use the internet.
Now let's fast forward. Let's get to there.
Prices and deals. Install the app now on any iPhone or Android device and start saving today.
There's my website. And there's Power Team Marketing. I can do that or use a Power Team Marketing, or do I want my name on this? Nah, I'll leave it as is. I can always change it later. So I've got my video here. All I do now is I'm going to save my project. I'm going to call this Sherlock Mobile App Promo. And then save the movie. This should take, a couple of seconds. So while I'm doing this, I'm showing you guys here, this is how I make my videos. In fact, late tonight, I've got about 4 or 5 more videos to make based on news in the industry. When I say news in the industry, oh, good grief, you guys may not be able to hear me. Rod, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
All right, perfect. All right, news in the industry, like, here's one. Sears store in Owensboro to close. I'm going to make a video on this. Why? Is Sears going out of business? No. Sears officials say the closure is part of a series of actions the retailers is taking to reduce ongoing expenses, meaning hiring people and paying to have a physical location. They don't want to do that anymore. And speed up the transformation of their new business model. Their new business model is online. They want to be Amazon. They want to catch up. They see what Alibaba's doing. So I'm going to do a video on this one. Here's another article. This was on LinkedIn. We want to be bigger than Walmart, Alibaba's Jack Ma says. They want to be bigger than Alibaba. All right, let me stop there. I'm going to talk about those articles in a moment here. Let's go back to our video is finished. So I can play the video, but I don't need to. I know what it's going to look like. So now I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel. So I go to YouTube. I click on upload. Select files to upload. I'm giving you guys all my secrets here.
They will use you, Brennan. Stand by, folks. I'm going to send them a text. He should be back on here momentarily. While he's coming back on again, for those of you, hopefully, Daniel, can you hear? Type Y in the chat box if you can hear me, Daniel. I'm going to be doing a. Apparently, he doesn't have any audio going. On the lower left-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see a camera. You're going to see a speaker with a indication of an audio coming out of it. And then you're going to see a mic. And then to the right of that, you're going to see a little gear. Everyone, when you come in here, when you set up Fuse, you need to click on that gear, which is going to, Brandon just responded to me. Just a second. Stand by. He'll be right back in. Internet shut him down. But you want to click on that gear because that's going to allow you to set up the headset or your speakers. Either your if you got a headset or the speakers on your computer, and it's also going to be able to check out your mic. You can test the speakers and see if they're working before you come into the room, or and also the mic. It's got a bar that when you talk, it's going to bounce. It's in yellow, and it's going to bounce across there. So I will be doing a training over the next couple days here. I'm going to try and probably get that out tomorrow, maybe Monday. I'm going to do a training with Fuse, and I've got some different software. I'm going to be outside of Fuse, but I'm going to log in, show everybody how to actually log in, so you don't have some of the frustrations that you're currently going through, some of you. The bottom line is, if you're not hearing audio, if you're not seeing video, two things have happened. Either you don't have it set up, or three things actually. You haven't set it up with that gear. You haven't told the system how you're going to hear and how you're going to talk, and your firewall may be blocking it, or your antivirus program is blocking it. And there could be another one in your browser as well. A pop-up might not be allowing something to happen. So you got to be aware of all that stuff, and I'm going to cover all that information so that hopefully it's going to help a lot of you that maybe are not quite as knowledgeable about the computer. That it's hopefully, like I say, it will help, and I know it will. But walk through the process of setting it up properly, and once you do, this is an incredible program. They're actually coming out with this coming week by Friday. They're going to launch this coming Friday. Fuse will, where we're going to actually have be able to share our browser with a button in the inside here without actually loading the browser. It'll load it through that. And what's happening now when we do a screen share, it uses Flash, and Flash is not a stable environment at all times. So they've created a new app right through that, where you're going to be able to actually go in and share files and stuff like that. Not videos, but a browser, a file of some sort, PowerPoint presentation, or PDF or something like that. So.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Hi, Brandon.
Thank you for taking over, Rod. So I have a lot of programs running on my computer at the exact same time. And when that happens, my computer sometimes does a skip or like a reset on it for half a second, but it throws the internet off and then it comes back in. So if that happens again, that's why. But I want to hurry up. Let me hurry up and finish this up. So let's go back to screen sharing. I was showing all of you guys the good stuff. Rod, did you guys, were you able to see where I was about to up?
Yeah,
All
we
right,
got
let me go
everything
back
was
to it.
fine.
Okay, now we are going to upload the brand new video. You should be able to see my screen here. If you can't, let me know. So select files to upload. Click on my Sherlock mobile app, but I'm actually want to change this name to Shopping Sherlock mobile app promo. In the description, I am going to put my capture page information here. So my capture page is http hotsherlockdeals.com. So now when people see the video, that capture page is also in the video, but it's also in the description. So it's going to take them to this capture page we showed you with Rod, which redirects them straight to the mobile app. You know what? Let me think about this here. Do I want to do it that way?
And Brandon, excuse me if I interrupted again, but you can actually, it doesn't matter if they're uppercase or lowercase. So being you've got hot deals, I would capitalize the hot and the deals. That way it's a little easier for somebody to read when you're actually putting those in there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I'm going to use a different one. I want this to go to Rod, on the capture page, on the very first video, is that where you're going to be putting the new mobile app video?
The one that you, yeah, where you're going to ask them to register for the free product, either in the warm market or in the cold market, the save custom capture page.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if I go right here. See if I go to don't Google it, Sherlockit.com, and it redirects me to this page right here. Are we keeping this video?
Oh yeah. That on the outside it's going to stay the same. That one is. Yep.
Okay, good
We're going
deal.
to
Good
change
deal.
on the inside when they fill out the form to get instant access. Then that's where we're going to put the mobile app video on the inside. But that registration, when they change it to your invite page, instead of just
Right.
going to shoppingsherlock.com/your ID, it's going to have invitation.shoppingsherlock.com/your ID. Did I confuse you? Or did we lose you again? He's really using up his resources there. Internet's great. Technology is great when it works. I just sent him another text. Any questions while Brandon is going to be coming back on here? Yeah, he's using up a lot of resources there. He's got, I think he's got I don't know, 6 or 7 programs open, or maybe even more than that. So, anybody with a question that I can answer or I can field for Brandon when he comes back in? Curtis, what landing page are you talking about? The new one that they were working on, one to update the um, that system for the company itself? That I don't know. I think they're going to be probably going over some information on that tomorrow, getting more specific in that training tomorrow. Brandon's coming back in. And Dino, what's your question? I caught the first one. I saw that, but I was answering Curtis. Type it in the chat box, or do you want me to unmute you there, Dino? Okay, stand by. I got to find you on the screen here. You're unmuted, Dino.
Oh, thank you, Rod. How are you today?
Hey, we're doing great.
Good.
Having
Listen, I've been missing a lot of your trainings. I'm not sure where your recordings are, but I'm wanting to definitely get some of the video recordings and training on the Tools Rock page because it's been, you've reformatted it and kind of changed some things on there. So I'm
Right.
hoping that
You can look in, excuse me for interrupting, but you can log into the Tools Rock and go to the training site, and the password for the training site is just simply training, all lowercase, TRAINING. I just uploaded a bunch of information on there 2 days ago.
Okay, I'll be going there then.
And you've got, I just created a new welcome email that's going to be sent out to everybody automatically when somebody comes into the system. I was doing it manually, and because they couldn't send out more than one autoresponder at a time. So I didn't want, when you send one additional one out, it stops the first one. So they've corrected that situation. So now they're going to set it up automatically where when somebody signs up for it, it's going to give them all the information on how to set that up. So
okay, great.
I don't have to do it manually anymore. But if you have any specific questions on that, just let me know and we can handle
sure
that.
will, Rod. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep.
You can mute me back.
What? Yeah, no problem. What time is it of the year is it over there? It's already Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's Sunday, almost 12:30 p.m. Got to take a ride out and visit my in-laws.
Cool. Thanks for coming to the call.
Thank you, Rod. Thank you for taking time.
You're welcome.
All right, Rod, I'm back. Can you hear me?
I was just, yes, we can hear you. I was just chatting with Dino a little bit. He had a question for me. Go ahead.
No problem. I'm going to try to wrap this up because I see my computer is, I'm doing so much on it. It's not cooperating with me right now. So I want to just show you guys an important part. Once you upload a video, the next thing is to put the right tags in your description. So I already have a pretty good something here. So let me copy and paste from my old video, from my descriptions. But the tags, I've got here Shopping Sherlock, online shopping, Shopping Sherlock, uh, mobile, copy, e-commerce, m-commerce, network marketing, shopping mall, the Sherlock, Brandon Ivey, Michael Weeder, Simon Brooks, MLM, home-based business, Alibaba, eBay, Amazon. And obviously, me using those tags got me ranked on the front page of Yahoo with only 2 views. So I'm going to use those same tags again on this new video. There's only 1 minute remaining for it to upload and publish. And this is the video that I'm going to be marketing on Facebook and all over the place. This video right here, because it's got my ID code attached to it. Now, for those of you who are still YouTube illiterate, you can use the other video that I uploaded or the one from corporate because it doesn't have any contact information on the video.
We so just you lost your screen.
You lost the screen?
Yeah.
All right.
It just went black.
Well, that's okay because I'm almost done with it right now.
There you go. We're back.
All right. So you can use this video, the corporate one. I strongly advise you to at least download the video and upload it to your YouTube. If you don't know how to edit it or do any of that other stuff yet, that's okay. You can learn and get there. I'll do more trainings on this, and this was recorded, so you can always go back and watch it again. So the last thing I wanted to say, there was 2 other things that I use. I use one website called clickvoyager.com. clickvoyager.com. This is a good website that I use to generate traffic, and with the new video that's been added, I'm going to add that website to here as well. So how this works is when they click on surf for credits, what happens is your website is displayed here, and you get credit for looking at other people's websites so that you can post your website. So you're basically on this website marketing to other network marketers, and it works. Trust me, it works, because when you have something that looks better than what they have, they contact you about it. So that's one good website. To get the full online training, you want to go to our website, which is the powerteamsherlock.com. Click on online advertising. Online advertising. Click on classified ads. All of these are free websites that you can market your capture page to generate leads without having to pay for leads. So these are all free websites. I'm really going to learn again Craigslist, because Craigslist constantly changes. You know, what you knew 6 months ago, they changed their algorithm. So I'll just go on YouTube and type in Craigslist marketing, and there are videos that will walk you through it. But Craigslist stuff is good, especially when we're giving something away for free. What if you had a clickable banner on Craigslist, and now you're talking about giving away a free shopping app? You're going to have everybody clicking on it to download it for free. That's another strategy there. Another website I use is obviously Facebook, but the one that I delved heavily in is the LinkedIn training. You want to go to teamofhope.com. Teamofhope.com. On the right, you'll see, if I click on, what was it? It was July, I think it was. Free LinkedIn generation training. Click on that, follow the instructions, and contact Chuck Williams to be a part of the next LinkedIn training group. LinkedIn training is far more effective today than Facebook is. LinkedIn. Because one thing you want to have is going to teach you to how to have a good home profile page on your Facebook. You want to have a good profile page. And I've been on Facebook, but this training taught me how to be able to stand out from the crowd with my Facebook page here. And I'm going to be updating this now that the mobile app is out. But it goes through your whole history. So you have a good page, and it teaches you how to contact other people on LinkedIn. Also, I keep saying Facebook. LinkedIn. I just started this heavily, and I'm keeping track. Remember how I teach, especially those of you on the accountability group, you need to be, treat this like a business. I have a spreadsheet here that's keeping track of all of the people that I'm making connections with. I have the date of the connection, what groups I'm making the connections with. I have color coded depending on what their response is on the connections. I even have, oh, I got to talk about that too. But I even have, if I click on my calendar, I'm keeping track on when I'm going to follow up with these people. I'm going to be sending them different messages starting this week, 7 days out, the 24th, 25th. Why isn't this popping up here? Oh, there we go. There we go. So I'm keeping track of everything. I treat this like a business. I'm keeping track of all of my customers or my contacts. I have a section here for their website, their notes. What notes do I have to follow up with them on? I even have here, as you get this on training, my what messages that I'm sending them, my
Lost
first
your
contact message, my thank
lost
you
your screen.
message, my recommendation request.
Lost your
All right,
screen,
let me
Brad.
get it. Let me pull it back up again. Got you, Rod. Hold on.
You're there. You're there. It's back again.
All right, good, good. So I've got all of the. I've got my works, my word.
got his got his boy. He's having a tough time here tonight. Lost his audio now. His computer's going bonkers on us. We're having way too much fun here. Stand by. He'll be back in here in a moment.
Testing, testing. Guys,
You're
still with
back.
me?
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
back.
I just posted the video, so here is the link to that video, so you can take a look at.
We need
I'm
a
gonna
screen share. Screen share. It
no,
went back.
I'm not doing
Okay.
screen share.
Oh,
Not,
okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna close out a lot of these programs, and then I'm gonna do screen share. I'm gonna end the night with this message because this is a very, very important message that you gotta be appreciative of where we're sitting today. And again, this is mindset training, so I always got to leave you with something good, something to think about before you go to sleep tonight. And I shared this with our accountability group. Where you sit today is going to be written about in the future. They're going to make movies about this time. Times like this only happen once every generation. There was only one time when the car was invented. There was only one time when planes were invented. There was only one time when the Industrial Revolution took place. There was only one time when the internet was invented. One time when electricity was invented. All of these things that have changed society happened for the people who were alive during that time. And those who took advantage of it during those times created dynasties for their families. We are living through that age right now. Apple computer, the iPhones came out with a huge announcement, and it wasn't the iPhone 6. It wasn't the Apple Watch. It was Apple Pay. That announcement that they made publicly, that billionaires have been working on behind the scenes, was the beginning of a fundamental shift in our society, not just in the United States, not just in Europe, not just in Asia, but worldwide. We're moving to a cashless society where it doesn't matter if you're trading in dollars, yen, the euro, bitcoins. It doesn't matter because you're not going to be carrying money anymore. You're not going to be carrying credit cards anymore. And you know what really made it real to me? I didn't think this was going to happen this fast when Apple made that announcement. But it wasn't until I'm going to do screen sharing now. Email. And this email that I got from Bank of America. The date was September 17th, 3 days ago. Apple just made this announcement last week. Apple Pay, it looks like they're doing this email for Apple. Apple Pay is the easy, secure way to pay with a simple touch. Are you kidding me? Prepare to enjoy a new way to pay with Apple Pay. Bank of America is proud to bring our customers a new way to pay that's simple and convenient with the quick touch of your finger. Coming in October, customers with eligible debit and credit cards to pay for purchases on the go will be able to do so using their iPhone 6. Yes, sir. You still there, Rod? Yes.
Yeah, we lost your screen for a second, but
Says
it's back. It's back.
okay. Payments with Apple Pay will be accepted at over 200,000 stores and in select iPhone apps. Use it, or I'll try to use it. You don't have a choice on this. 200,000 participating stores. Bank of America, one of the largest banks in the country. And then it's not just Bank of America. Let's take a look at Wells Fargo. One of our John sent this over to me.
He just
Los
made a comment
Angeles.
of that too.
Yeah. John just sent this over to me. Wells Fargo. What are they? What, in cahoots with Apple? If I was the Android Samsung, I'd be screaming bloody murder right now. The new iPhone 6 is here. Get Apple Pay. Ready now. We are excited to be working with Apple to bring Apple Pay to Wells Fargo card customers. With the new iPhone 6 and the iOS update in October. See, you guys ever saw the movie Terminator? And remember when the T-3000 whatever came back in time and they had a hard date of when Skynet was going live? Remember that? And they wanted to stop that. Here's this date that you better remember forever. October 2014 is the month the world changes. And no, I'm not being dramatic. I'm not being dramatic. I'm very serious here. If you pay attention, the world's going to change on October 8th because all cardholders now with all the major banks, it's like it was a conspiracy for this, and it is. I'll go as far as using that word. It is. Whether you believe this is good or bad is irrelevant because it's happening. This means you have a new way to use your Wells Fargo credit and debit card or prepaid card through your phone, making on-the-go payment simple and convenient. Why is Wells Fargo in competition with Bank of America? Yes. So why is it that they're using the exact same language that Bank of America is using? Why? Because they're all in cahoots. I can go on and on about the banking system and the corruptness of it, but that's for a different setting.
We don't
But
have a couple months. We don't have a couple months to record that call.
we don't. But that's a whole nother conversation. But dealing with what we're using here and now is people have Wells Fargo, people have Bank of America, and they're using the same talking points. It's like listening to politicians on each radio station saying the same exact thing. These are two competitors saying the same exact thing. I'm going to read that one more time. Those of you with the debit and credit card making on-the-go payments simple and convenient at over 220,000 stores, restaurants, and more in the near future. Making payment simple. We're going to a cashless society. And you don't have a choice on this. You've got to pay attention to what's going on around. That goes back to this. I showed you this earlier with Sears, and there's going to be a multitude of store closures taking place. You have Alibaba, another historic thing that took place. This was using self-employment to transition to retirement. That's another thing. How Alibaba defeated eBay in China. Alibaba just straight took over. Let's see here. What was this one? The Huffington Post. Company you've never heard of is now bigger than Facebook. Look at this chart. Alibaba just went public, and it overtook companies like
Brandon, we can't see the chart. We're still seeing the Visa card, the first bank that you covered.
Okay.
Bank of America.
Let me shut that down, and I'll bring it right back up again because this is important information. I think they're going to shut me down here. They don't want you guys to see this information, but it's important to know this. Can you see the screen now, Rod?
Yep, you're back.
Look at this chart here. Alibaba just went public yesterday, yet they're worth more than Merck and Company, Intel, Bank of America. How in the world? It's worth more than Bank of America, AT&T, the Coca-Cola Company, Oracle, IBM, Pfizer, Facebook, Verizon Communications, JP Morgan Chase. Do you know Pierce Morgan at his height was worth $300 billion? These billionaires today were worth nothing compared to where he was. Procter & Gamble, then you got Alibaba. Now here's what's going to happen over the next couple of years. It's already projected that Alibaba will be the number one largest company in the world. Right now you got Apple by the market cap, ExxonMobil, oil, that's in all of our cars. Alibaba's going to overtake that. Google is up there. You guys don't think that there's money not to be made online, but you want to go run around and wake up and do all these other silly companies? This is the place to be. Berkshire Hathaway, Johnson & Johnson, Wells Fargo, General Electric, GE. It's been a dominant company for the last 130 years. Alibaba sitting right there. It's not even an American company. E-commerce is taking over the world. Why? Because we said it. E-commerce is the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind, and in one day, it shot to the top of the charts what took these companies 100 years to do. Do you think I'm making this stuff up? It's time for all of us to wake up. We need to get off our butts and go get this. We need to get global and diamond like our lives depended on it. Why? Because this is the new retirement. And we are at the beginning of this taking place. You think I care that I lost 80% of my organization from people that came over from Vitel and don't get it? I can care less. They don't see the picture, so what? I'm going to work with people who do. Because we are going to make history. And we're going to move hand in hand with those of us that want to make this happen. This isn't going to happen for your children's generation. Do you think Alibaba's going to go public all over again? No. The time is now. The cost of our business is $249. People are lining up for the iPhone to pay $600-700 for, or Jordans in the poorest neighborhoods to pay $250 to $300 for some shoes. I don't believe that I don't have the $249. Do you know what's happening in Hong Kong right now and in Thailand and in China? They're not going to get the iPhone 6 when the rest of the world gets it. They're going to be late. So the black market, or they call it the gray market, already have a huge shipment of iPhone 6s, and they're selling for $3,000 to $5,000 per phone, and they're already sold out. Those people are consumers. For $249, you can be on the side that actually gets paid. You have to be passionate about what you're doing. You have to understand what you're doing. When you're passionate about something, you don't need to be motivated. Your passion's going to push you to do it. That's why I will stay up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning if that's what it takes to get this job done. Because once we're making $1 million a month, I can sleep on the beach all day when I want to, from an island you've never heard of before. But it's up to each and every one of you to take advantage of what we have, to not get sidetracked by any challenges or issues, to not get distracted by any so-called newest, greatest, latest company to come around, to understand that in building $1 billion company, that's not going to happen easily, that there's going to be challenges, that there's going to be roadblocks, that there's going to be things that's going to make you say, you know what, I want to quit and go home. But you have to persevere. And you have to be consistent and have long-term thinking. You have to think and act like a professional, because that's exactly what these companies on this list have done. Every single one of them had launches, had challenges, had setbacks, had failures, had huge successes. But they had a lot more challenges than they've had success, and that's why they are where they are today. You are the CEO of your own company. I'm still shocked by saying the fact that we have nobody in Mexico. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Amway saying, we don't have anybody in our company in Asia? Somebody's going to go talk to somebody in Asia. Next thing you know, Bill Britt or Dexter Yeager has $250 million in their career because they talked to some people in Asia. We have Dino Crawley on the line that's sitting on top of Japan. For now, here's a challenge, Dino. Somebody else can swoop in at any given moment. Next thing you know, they've got 2,000 people that they brought over from some other juice company that they're disenfranchised with, and they move the entire team, and now they're in Sherlock on a different team. And it happens seamlessly overnight. That can happen. We got to get out there. We got to get the word out. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. I don't know how messed up the recording is. I'll go back and check and combine this together to get out to you guys. Tomorrow, we will have our team call. And we will, I think we're having a Chuck Williams webinar. It just won't be done by Chuck. And then we have a update for Tandem. And I've got to check back with Stony over there to see what's going on with the update. But we're scheduled to have that tandem update tomorrow night as well. So I hope you guys are excited. Uh-oh. People want to come out and see your success. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. My name is Brandon Ivey. We will see you all tomorrow. God bless and good night. Bye-bye.